Good evening, everyone. Scott Poole live here at the AGP home studios in Southeast Missouri. We're going to be doing a live review of some of the footage that was captured this past weekend. Primarily, at least for this part, we are going to be going over footage of the private residence that we investigated on Saturday evening. A little bit of background on the story that we had, and Chris is going to share some of this with you. That's the homeowner. When him and his partner moved in, they started experiencing paranormal activity. Everything from voices to shadow figures to stuff moving around, stuff being misplaced and put in different places. So what we are going to look at now, hi there, Gaynor, is we are going to at least, we don't have a whole lot of information on the actual house itself. We do know that an older white woman lived there. I specify the race because there was a black man that stopped by that specifically said that he used to work on that home and did some odd jobs, and that she made it very... Well, she didn't actually come out and say it, but the rumor around town was, let's just say that whenever I got into the basement of the house, I got a very anti-black / slavery slave owner vibe. I don't know why I was getting that. I have no idea. I have no grounds whatsoever to suggest that there were even any slaveries in Cairo. I'm sure there were at some point, but I got a very anti-black vibe in that basement. And I don't know who I was connecting with at the time, but I did connect with Chris's brother. I don't know if we're going to get to that part of the footage this evening, but we're at least going to just jump right into the Facebook footage that was started on Saturday evening.
Are we live?
Yes.
Scott Poole here with the American Ghost Project.
I just wanted to point this out. There's other footage here that I've already imported. There are no markers. I have done nothing with this footage, straight off of my phone.
Along with Moose. Johnny Rice is on the camera.
What was that?
Moose. Johnny.
Yes.
Scott Poole here with the American Ghost Project, along with Moose. Johnny Rice is on the camera.
That was just an odd sound right there at the beginning. What is that?
Moose. Johnny Rice is on the camera.
We're outside, so anything goes.
Chris.
Like, we had literally just been...
What?
It's Zapier Blankenship.
Savior Blankenship.
Zapier Blankenship.
Can I buy a Val?
Oh.
I want to buy a Chris. So Chris lives over yonder. So what we have done is the hospital is directly across the street or around the corner from us. We had originally planned on investigating the hospital. We spoke to Chris yesterday and heard of a unique story. The house behind us, we don't know very much history about, other than the fact that Chris bought it back in late August, September timeframe of last year.
So he has not owned this house very
Since
long.
then, strange occurrences have been happening. We've got running elephant-style footsteps in the attic, feelings of oppression, a choking feeling, and we did our preliminary walkthrough earlier. Normally,
I want to point out this real quick. This was already pointed out before we went live. Oh, there's Chris's face zoomed way in. Those are windows. Right? The house next door. Guess who lives in the house next door? No one. It's abandoned. There's no power to it. It'll be pretty awesome to get invited to investigate in that house. Because this should not happen. At all. John and excuse me, John and Connor had mentioned it, and we just dismissed it as reflection of the sun going down. But if you notice, the sun's down. It's dark. The sun's all the way down. It's dark when we started filming, and I don't think anybody else looked. Hey, Mom, looked up here at the windows to see that the lights are on. This should not happen. So the house next door is, we think it was a boys' home or some kind of recreational spaces in the basement. We're talking ping pong tables, a foosball table is still set up. It looks like they've exit signs as if it were a business. So, with that being said, it's currently in foreclosure. And I'm sure that the city will not allow us to go in there, but I asked very nicely to someone in Cairo that may or may not have access to the home. I don't want to go in and get in trouble. Hey, Angie. I don't want to go in and get anyone in trouble, but this is really, really, really interesting. And we haven't even started the investigation yet.
Schedule an investigation. But we felt the need to jump right in because we were in the basement of this house earlier this afternoon. I heard a growl. We were doing a digital audio recording, just kind of getting to know that that's strange. The light just came on all of a sudden. But it is dusk, right? So
It goes on and on. all the
okay.
time.
So we were doing a digital audio recording. I heard a growl, but not like a growl that you would normally hear. Like
it was guttural. It was
more guttural, and it was
strange.
I don't know. It was quiet enough, but only I heard it. And then shortly after that, the K2 that Connor was holding started going off, and I mean all the way to red 2. Was it full blown?
It wasn't full.
No, so red 1. So he's getting all the way to red 1, all the way green past amber into red 1, and then Chris, go ahead and explain.
There, you guys get more screen now.
And I got a cold chill, and it felt like somebody had their hands
Not that
in the back
bug.
of my throat and just choking me.
So what we decided to do is
See how the light's still on?
Call it interspersal,
It's creepy.
dispersing energy. So we laid
See, there's a normal window. There's a window with a light on.
hands on Chris to disperse that energy and get it off of him. It didn't work. Not that I know of. Maybe it did. I don't know. He needed to get out of the basement. There is an oppressive spirit that is in the basement of this house, and we are not going to be holding back. We're going to be investigating this residence this evening. Depending on the evidence that we are able to collect this evening, we may split up and leave a couple of investigators here and then send 2 over to the hospital.
That did not happen. There was so much activity in that house. That did not happen.
You got anything to say, Logan?
You want me to turn it up?
Uh,
Oh, sure.
So I have not been in the attic because I didn't feel any need to go up there. Whatever is here is so strong, and it's hanging
that
out
better,
in the
Dawn?
basement. So
Basement.
we're going to go right at it.
First
We're going to go
floor.
straight to the basement. What fell?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. You want to lead the way? You got a flashlight?
What was that sound?
You got anything to say, Logan?
so
So I have not been in the attic because I didn't feel any need to go up there. Whatever is here is so strong, and it's hanging out in the basement. So
Basement.
we're going to go right at it.
I just
We're gonna
dropped
go
something.
straight to the basement.
And I didn't even know I dropped anything.
What fell? Okay, thank you.
What is that sound?
What fell? Okay, thank you.
That's a growl. That's a growl if I've ever heard a growl. And we're not even in the house yet.
What fell? Okay, thank you.
Okay. Guys, we didn't hear that during the live. I assure you, we would have reacted. I need to investigate this further. That sounds like a growl. I knew that sounded strange. Not sure what growled. It sounds like a dog.
What fell? Okay, thank you.
Wow. That's insane.
What fell? Okay, thank you. What fell? Okay, thank you.
It almost sounds like a voice now. No, not a car. I know. We would see. I would have reacted to a car. I would have actually looked at them. I know how I am.
What fell? Okay, thank you.
You all think this sounds like a car or a motorcycle?
What fell? Okay, thank you.
Maybe going at warp speed.
What fell? Okay, thank you.
It almost sounds like a voice now.
What fell? Okay, thank you.
Wow, we're talking. So imagine if we hadn't been talking during that. That would have been awesome. Yeah, Lord. How? I don't know. I don't know what that is. All I know is it's creepy. And none of us reacted to it. So it'll just be one of those things that, I don't know what to expect when I do these live reviews. I kind of had a backup plan. I still do have a backup plan to go right back to the hospital and review, because I already know that both Friday and Sunday night investigating at the hospital was active, so we can go to either one of those evenings and just review all night long if we needed to and get evidence. But let me turn this up on this end.
We're going to go right at it. We're going to go straight to the basement. What fell? Okay, thank you. What fell? Okay, thank you. What fell? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I just need to learn to shut up, don't I?
What fell? Okay, thank you.
I mean, we are doing the intro. We're not even investigating yet, which is just insane that we're already picking up
Lead the
something.
way. You got a flashlight?
I do.
Now, why is there a light over here now?
No, I don't.
There's a light right there.
Sorry, I was talking to Logan.
That house there's no power in that house. And that's not a reflection because it's not moving. Oh, come on. Oh, and look at the lights are still on in that window. Okay. Jeez, I don't.
Lead the way. You got a flashlight?
Okay, I'm going to mark this because there's clearly something going on in that house. Let's just say strange light anomaly over by house. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to call it.
I do. No, I don't.
Oh, I
don't
was
know where
talking.
my
I'm sorry, I was
flashlight
talking to Logan.
Oh.
Lead
Bug.
the way, Mr. Logan.
More bugs. I don't know. Did it go red? I hope not. No.
I do.
No.
I don't.
Oh, I
Know
was
where my
talking. I'm sorry, I was
flashlight
talking to Logan.
Oh, wait. That's strange. It sort of does, doesn't it? Yeah, but he's moving his camera, so that's going to look a little strange. Bug.
Lead the way, Mr. Logan. Yeah, we're going straight at it. I don't have any power. Hey, Logan, I don't have any power. And I know I plugged all of it in. I need your help, man. I plugged it all in, so I wouldn't have to do this. It's in the top. Go ahead and go on in, John.
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the structured light sensor camera and the reason why it won't turn on. Looks like John goes on inside the house along with Chris, the homeowner. And it looks, you know, they're in the middle of moving in and doing a renovation at the same time. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. There was sound coming through my device outside.
You on the porch?
There are. I don't remember any of this from the live. Those are voices, right? There's like laughing.
You on the porch?
And then it just all of a sudden stops. Let me dive into this a little bit because I don't know if that's. I don't know what this is. Right? I'm just trying to figure this out. That's a voice right there. That's someone actually cussing, and I'm sorry, that's the S word. That's not me. I would not and do not cuss on the live, not anymore. I'm very disciplined.
You on the porch?
I'm on the porch.
Listen to all of that.
I'm on the porch. I'm on the porch.
That's a sneeze. Holy cow. Okay, there's a lot going on right here, and I can't explain any of it. It literally sounds like the house is surrounded by a party of people, and there wasn't anybody around the house. The closest people are really far away, and to show you how far away they would sound, just to give you guys an idea, because there's some... Here's some stuff like before we actually got started. I don't know if this is actually going to come through or not. This will just give you guys an idea. Because I scream at him. This is Chris's camera, right? So this is before we go live. This is some before...
You have some of this shit on, Logan.
I actually got... So just...
What? What thing? You mean the one that I gave him?
So Chris is just walking up to the front of the house very slowly. Again, he's the homeowner. He's got one of our cameras. Door shutting.
What was that?
Did you hear him scream? Right here. You can hear him scream, right? So I screamed back at him. So that gives you an idea how far away people are when we first started investigating. Well, hopefully that'll give you an idea. So this is unexplainable. What am I listening to? Oh, I wish I knew. I really do. I wish I could explain this to you all and be like, oh, that was people outside. Oh, it's nothing. No, I can't explain any of this. I like I said, I wish I could. That's me.
You on the porch?
That's me. So let me turn me down a bunch and try to turn everything else up so we can hear what they're saying. That's someone cussing.
You on the porch?
I'm on the porch. Don't look at you.
Good grief, I can't tell. There's so much going on there. I'll just say unexplained voices. I don't know what else to say. That's really all I'm going to be able to do is just a series of unexplained voices. You guys have a better idea of what that could be. Say something. Moving right along. What? I think that's us talking.
What was that? No, what was that? Yes. No. Dudes. Did you all hear that? The hiss?
No, we didn't hear it in here. Did you hear a hiss in here?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was outside.
No, it wasn't.
We didn't hear it. Okay, yeah. Could be for you guys.
Yeah, that genuinely freaked me out. I heard a hiss on the front porch. Like a cat.
Shut the door behind us. Go straight to the basement. Go right at it. Let's not hold back. Go right at it.
Good grief.
Go right at it.
That's a breath or something. We get so much good audio evidence. Like I mean, I've watched these other shows, and I feel like the reason why they don't get the audio evidence that we do is because a lot of these shows, first of all, all they're interested in, the producers are interested in, is telling a narrative, and then you've got all this super expensive wireless equipment with noise cancellation and all this stuff in it. And that kills the upper and lower frequencies, so it's only really detecting true human voice. Did you hear a hiss, Debbie? Because I can back it up.
Go right at it.
I mean, right here is what I would consider like a breathy...
Go right at it. Go right at it.
Hold on. They're saying, hold on.
Go right at it.
Hold on.
Go right at it.
So there's a voice right after I
Go right
speak.
at it. Let's not hold back.
Because I said, I want to go right to the basement. So we've got a spirit saying, hold on, like, don't go to the basement. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me turn that up so that matches all the rest of the audio. Blue, magenta. Yeah. That's pretty clear. I'm glad I caught it. So, I mean, what I try to do is, I'm always going to try and debunk. Always. Always, always, always. Because unlike Ghost Adventures or Ghost Hunters or any of these other paranormal shows that are already out there, already established, well established, already have a big, huge following, we don't have years to build our credibility. We have right now. And if we don't build our credibility right now, live on Facebook and or any other medium, we're not going to get anywhere.
You hear that? We're coming for you. All
Hello,
of it.
Chandra.
I'll hold it for you so you can slide around.
What? What in the world is that? That almost sounds like... I don't understand some of these sounds. John is just walking through a doorway. Good evening, Valerie. Okay, so John's just walking... I know what this is. This is the hiss that I heard on the front porch, and we're hearing it again on John's camera. I recognize that. I'll try and clean it up. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was real quick. So whatever's there is not friendly, unfortunately. I mean, we're getting hissed at already. We've been in the house for less than a minute, maybe 45, 50 seconds. Y'all are awesome. Just saying. Love watching. Y'all are just as good as the others. You guys, wow. Well, thank you. Breathing. Yeah, breathing. It could be. It really could be. It could be. You know what? We could debunk that. That may be Logan. Logan's wearing a mask. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think that's Logan going in his mask. That's absolutely what that is. Good catch. Let me unlabel this. Just, I don't know. What is that? Blue? Violet. No. How do I unlabel it? There it is.
I'll hold it for you so you can slide around.
We try to be entertaining.
Me. Go down there with him.
I mean, we're not really trying to be entertaining. We're just ourselves. And if you guys, if you guys want to be along for the ride of this paranormal journey that we're on, y'all are welcome to join us. That's why we want to share and go live on Facebook as much as we possibly can. I want to point this out, that you see Logan right here. You see Moose standing at the top of the stairs. We got K2 hits at the top of the stairs earlier in the day during the walkthrough, the initial preliminary walkthrough. Now, what this is, just so you guys know, is what I would consider a preliminary investigation in this house. It's what I've always referred to, and what I always will refer to, is what we call a spiritual handshake between our energies and the inner energies of the building. He got a K2 hit during the initial walkthrough and gets another one.
Go down there with him. We're getting K2 hits all the way at the top of the stairs already.
So, and for those that are not aware what a K2 is, it's an electromagnetic field detection device. You could buy one of these in any ghost hunting store. You can actually utilize them to wirelessly find your power lines inside your home, inside your walls. It'll detect any kind of electromagnetic interference. Or radiation, rather.
Thank you, Chris.
Yes, holding the light for me so I can see. Yeah, very, very considerate homeowner. Could not have asked for better hosts.
Where are you hiding? Hey, he's right beside you.
This area right here, I want to point this out right here. This area right here. So Their basement is a mix between concrete and earth. So what's really, really cool, especially in the basement of a house as old as this one, you're touching the dirt, possibly the same earth that the original homeowners did. You want to talk about connecting yourself with history? That's pretty awesome. And touching the bricks, I mean, that's where it's at. And this part right here, now we didn't see any chains on the walls or anything to indicate any kind of slavery or anti-black sentiment, but this is the part of the basement where I felt the most anti-black racist vibe. And I don't know why. I can't explain why, but I felt a domineering, racist slave owner vibe in that area. And I can't explain why. Maybe when we find out the original homeowner was a slave owner. Just keep that in the back of your noodle, because we know very little about the home. Is that a face on the right? You mean, oh no, that's no. That's just I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you guys are watching these on small devices. Let me go to I can go to full screen, but let me move this over here. I don't know if that makes it any better or worse or larger. That does make it larger for you, doesn't it? Yeah. Huh. Is that better? Okay. I'll try to make that screen as large as I can. So there's some pottery and stuff down there. There is stuff that is original to the house down here. But as the night progressed, I want to point this out. As the night progressed, now when we were in there earlier, very oppressive spirit down there. Very much like, who are you and why are you here? As the night progressed, I felt more and more comfortable being down there. And I even told Chris I could set up a cot and sleep down here. I feel that comfortable. And that's just strange. Why would I feel so comfortable in a dark, damp, earthen basement of a 100-year-old house? It's just... Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys like the full screen. We'll just go with full screen from now on.
Back up a step.
You step away from Chris. You leave him
There you
alone.
go. Yep. It's freaking out.
You want somebody to pick on? Come over here.
It's up in the ceiling. No, you stay. Now, let me see if I can't find the Facebook footage. No, I mean the doggone, give me just a second. I can't speak. The GoPro footage from that night would be in a different folder. And let me see if I can find it for you. Might be here. You know what? I'll look for it on a different, because I think that's a different folder there. I'll look for it separately. Hey, here. But you saw where there was a capture. I've started to map something, and when you look at the screen,
There you go.
when you look at the screen, it's actually not on the right. Everything's flipped and it's reversed. So this is actually on the left. That's just the way the camera is set up. I don't know why. Microsoft set it up that way. But you can see it starting to grow from wherever it was coming out of, and then manifest and stretch itself and basically morph into the ceiling. It's freaking out.
You want somebody to pick on? Come over here.
There it goes.
The ceiling?
Yeah, it's trying to go into the ceiling.
No, you stay
it's-
here.
And it's gone.
We got to have a conversation, you and I. I mapped it right over there on that beam right here.
Hey, I wonder. Let me see if I can. Ooh. Let me make this bigger for you all. Oh, Okay, so I can mess with the this is cool. I can mess with the timeline over on a different monitor, so you guys don't even have to see it. The things I do
What
for
is
you
it?
all.
What?
That's
What's
as,
that?
That's as big as I can make it.
What is that? Shh.
What was I hearing?
Hi. I mapped it right over there on that beam right here. What is it? What's that?
It was just fine. I heard
What is that? Shh.
You heard a growl.
How's the signal? How's the stream? Is that good? Okay, it's back.
It's what's
It's
mapping?
over by the pottery.
Oh, now it's moved. Whatever it is now it's moved.
Yep, I see you.
So it'll be on the left side of
Can
the
you
screen.
stand up for us?
See, it's on the left side now, so everything's reversed. It's over by the pottery.
We knew you were down here.
Well, let me look at that audio then. You heard a growl.
I mapped it right over there on that beam right here.
Oh my gosh, there's a voice right there. Let me. Now you guys don't get to see what I'm doing, but you know what I'm doing. Going to audition. Cool. Here we are. Audition. There's a voice right there. Let me enhance. 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 All of this. Enhance it. Do it. What? What are you saying, man? Bata-pow. Bata-pow. Crap. Crap. That I can do without. We can all do without that sound, whatever that is. I don't know. Maybe that's... I don't know what this is. I'm going to turn it down now because it's loud. Good grief.
What is it?
What? Hit the pump? I like it, Mom. I'll take hit the pump for $1. I don't know what it's saying. All I get is that's Gaynor. That's a growl. That's right there. So there's one right there, and then there's a big one coming. Like it gets. I told you guys. I heard a growl. Well, I'm saying it like you guys were there. I'm talking. I'm basically saying this to Moose and Johnny and everybody else that was in the basement with me. I heard a growl right in my left ear when we did the preliminary. Like that. I mean, this is ridiculous. That's none of us. None of us make that sound. Or that. This is not, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, these are not human-like sounds. These are not sounds that humans would make. This is either an animal or a malevolent, dark entity that's in this house. Yeah, this is disturbing, really. I mean, that's just. I mean, Mom, what I was telling them before is, or Mama Joe, that should be in the channel, is, The Conjuring, the newest one, The Devil Made Me Do It, is coming out this Friday, and we will talk about that case in depth because I'm going to dive into that case a little bit on this show, and that's the one we heard without no problem. Yeah. And we did, Stephanie. We did not bless it. Of course, we are not ordained by the church to do a blessing. We can do a cleansing, which is different than a blessing, obviously. We ran around. I did a blessing, or excuse me, a cleansing ritual, a light cleansing ritual with a stick of our sage. And it quieted down the spirits. Everything really settled down into itself after that, which was really nice. I mean, I don't understand what this is. It almost sounds like like that sounds like an exhale. And ironically, so does that. But you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a large nostriled, like a horse blowing out air, like a. You guys understand what I'm talking about? That's. Ugh. What is it? And Hey Tanya, you just not turning in? Tanya, I want to. I'm going to send you, obviously, a thank you card. We just got your recent donation in the mail, but I want to give Tanya Myra Camlet a shout out live on Facebook. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the money that you worked very hard to attain and then you so graciously sent our way. That will help us maintain our studio. That will help us maintain our focus on pursuing the paranormal. And it is much appreciated in more ways than you'll ever know. Ray says it sounds like someone taking their last breath. It kind of does sound like, oh, Mom, what do they call that? Help me out here. What's the sound of when you take your last breath? It's okay. There's a name for it though. Last breath. Oh, of course, it's a film. Ray's breathing. Ray's. What's it called? Agonal. I know it's agonal breathing, but they call it something else. Oh, man. Dang it. I'm sorry. Looking up something while I'm live. I get it. But I was trying to figure it out. Death rattle. Thank you. I knew that there was it's just. Yeah, that's someone dying. What is it? Yeah, all of this is disturbing, though, in my opinion. Every single bit of what we just heard. Now, you guys aren't seeing what I'm doing on the other monitor because I've got everything on full screen, but I assure you I'm working on oh, didn't mean to do that. Well, actually, hold on a minute. Oh, Let's label that blue. And of course, magenta, like I normally do. Saving it. And moving right along.
What's that?
It was just fire.
Right, and you hear nothing after
What is that?
And see, I heard it.
Shh.
It's a good catch, Gaynor. She was like, I heard something. So we went back and reviewed that footage, and that's when we catch stuff, because you guys are a part of this, and she's all the way in Australia, and that's awesome.
How's the signal? How's the stream? Does that good? Okay, it's back. It's over. It's back.
Lots
It's
of dust.
over by the pottery. Yep, I see you. Can you stand up for us?
You're welcome, Gaynor.
We knew you were down here. None of us mean you any harm. Not a one of us.
Tanya's saying, yeah, that's a death rattle. That's what my dad sounded like when he was taking his last breaths. Yeah. Been there, done that.
But if you're making Chris and his partner feel like they're not welcome here, then we do have a problem. We've got to come to an understanding that they're not going anywhere. What is that?
That sounded like screaming. I mean, Cairo is unruly, but I don't think people are just outside screaming randomly. That sounds like someone whistling. Maybe. I don't know. I saw a face near the pottery, Scott, so there was something there. Yeah. Yeah, there was something there. What? All right, let's turn this up even more. Could get staticky. That's a voice. Buried in all of that, there's a voice right here. Josh? Get off. See what we can do. Josh. Scott? Great. Oh, they're calling me by my name. Wonderful. That's what I wanted to hear.
What is that?
I even heard it too.
Oh,
And see, we think it's something outside, and it's not.
it is? Okay, thank you.
It's interesting how that happens live. We're like, oh, that's people outside. Actually, no, it's not. They wouldn't even know my name.
Oh, it is? Okay, thank you. It's gone. Orb. Oh my gosh. John, look at this. I had two really pretty orbs fly from that pottery.
That was Logan talking with his mask
the
on. He
stream's
sounds
seeing
different.
orbs too, so.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are along with us, because this is not where we intended on being.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like Josh too.
I will point this out. The basement, as you all can see, has got the original earth or dirt foundation down here, along with what? Concrete?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the foundation right here. Foundation mark.
Give me just a second. I want to say goodnight to my wife. All right, we're back.
I love it.
See, I thought that was part of the foundation. It's not, it's sewage.
Okay.
What is
Maybe
that?
that's Connor. Can you back up just a hair, Connor?
What was that? What in the world? Don't tell me that's a reflection. I guess it might be.
Maybe that's Connor. Can you back up just a hair, Connor?
I'll mark it. And I'll try and figure out what that is. I don't know what that is. It's interesting because Logan looks up at the same time. And he looks like he's looking right at it. What in the world? 200%. That like. I don't think that's a lens flare, guys. Nope, that's a light anomaly. Because it shoots off from here. It shoots off from the direction that I felt that negativity. Yeah, it shoots over. Interesting. Cool. We got one. So it shoots over. And then goes up. And it looks like John's even tracking it. Look at that. Like he might actually see it and doesn't even like think to say anything to anybody. Like, hey, I see a ghost. I'm seeing a light anomaly flying up in the sky. And then it just goes into the ceiling. Neat. You know what I find interesting about that is I mapped something down here and down here. The first one made its way up into the ceiling and went into the first floor. So that actually makes sense. You know, because that's what they do. They just fly into the ceiling.
Thank you. That was you. Concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the foundation right here. Foundation markers. Back up just a hair, Connor. Thank you. That was you.
What is that? Let me clean this audio up real quick because I don't know what this is. Sounds strange. Oh, cool. It's a voice. I have a very good idea what that's saying. Any guesses? This is a pretty easy one. Come on. Let's see the chat light up. There's 20 people watching. What is the spirit saying? I need your help. Is that what you think it says, Mom? I believe it's saying incredible. Incredible. Like they see our technology and they're going, incredible. What do you mean, no, Mom? And don't tell me that Ray heard it. He can't hear anything. I'm just kidding. That's what I hear. I hear you need. Yeah, I hear incredible. Too much help. Too much help. Brianna. That's what I hear. I hear incredible. But, I've got headphones on. If you guys are watching this on a smartphone with little bitty teeny tiny headphones or even on a tablet, it's going to sound a little different. I can hear pretty well with these in. Now there's that light anomaly again.
No, there isn't a tunnel in here.
No. Sounds like it's saying awesome.
Yeah, I was.
None of you all are wrong, just so you guys know. We don't know what they're saying, so we may interpret it differently. So we'll just say unexplained voice, incredible, awesome, I need your help. I mean, it's going to be, at the end of the day, it'll be what the end user hears will be up to them, because there are no instruction manuals for what we do.
Wondering how long you're gonna wear.
Really?
How long you're gonna wear that smothering thing?
Okay, cool. Yeah. So Logan took
Ready,
his.
Furnace?
Why do I sound bad?
Sound like Darth Vader.
You?
It looks like
Yeah.
it's in good shape though.
Yes. I guess I'm freaking out.
I just replaced one. That's why I'm like
What is this?
looking.
That's got to
I'm
be
getting
from his
pops.
camera. Yeah, that's from his
Say
camera.
that again.
I'm getting pops.
They want to know if they're. They want to know more detail.
Whoa,
about
whoa,
that.
whoa! Stop, stop, stop. Oh, here's the thing. I appreciate you guys asking these questions. We don't have any details on this house. What I got earlier, the feeling that I got, just so you guys are aware, the feeling that I got when I placed my hands on the outside just to try to get to know the house, I got
All right, it's one of these.
2 diagonal lines, and okay, it's hard.
It's hard to explain what I got, but this is what I saw. I saw this. This is what I saw in my mind's eye. Confederate soldier officer rank. That's what I saw. And I'm about to explain it, what I saw. Diagonal lines going like this, then straight across, and I couldn't tell you how many lines it had in the middle. Couple maybe, possibly just 2.
To talk without using my hands. So I got, the collar, the really fixed, nice collar of a Union soldier officer.
I said Union, but it sounds like it's Confederate. I obviously don't know my history.
That's the symbol that I got, and then I got what's happening? You're getting like amber hands.
These are on.
Okay. And then I've got an anti-slavery, not an anti-slavery, but a slavery / anti-black or African-American vibe down here.
I did.
And there was a local that walked by here that confirmed that only white people have owned this house. And that someone has made it very well known and someone prominent has made it very well known that they only want whites owning this house. Whether that's the energy or that's just been prominently who's owned this property. But regardless, there is a presence here, and it's making itself known, and that's for sure. That's all we really know.
That's it.
We don't know anything.
Going
more
in
than
blind.
There used to be a nice old lady that used to own it, and that's all we really know.
And interesting that we might have heard
But
a
it's
female
super
voice
quiet down
too.
here. So if you guys hear something that we don't,
hear something, say something. You know what I'm saying? What? No.
So that's just amber.
Yeah. That's the insulation, man. Yeah, you're gonna get different electrical currents.
Amber. This is all the way red.
Well, that's on. Oh man, I'm blind. Right here, right. Footstep. Yeah, and I heard a footstep right to my left just then.
Yeah.
I wonder if we caught that.
Where you at? I heard that.
Uh-oh. Right here. Yeah, actually. There it is. Ha! Damn. That's so cool. That it no one's moving. And we got the footsteps. Right there. I'm just going to turn this up just a little. Because I don't want to fake this evidence, obviously. Wow, I can barely turn it up. It will. Yep, those are footsteps. Bam. So let me mark this footage because I heard that with my own ears. So I'd say footsteps heard on the stairs. Oh, let's mark this with teal. No, Mom. If you're picking that up, okay. I try not to be disrespectful, especially for those that have passed away. I didn't want to say on the live stream, I'm getting chills right now talking about her. I'm getting hit with something right now. This happens to me when I'm reviewing footage. I'm absolutely getting chills right now. God, good grief. Stop it. Okay. The gentleman that walked by, his name was Brian. Black fella. Nice guy. Matter of fact, we haven't met anybody in Cairo that has not been open to us being there aside from the mayor. Anyway, get back to that topic in a little bit, Mr. Mayor. Brian was really nice. Said he used to do some side jobs and work at that house back in the day, and that there was a little old lady that worked there, and then later into her years, she got nicer. But earlier in her life, she was not so nice to the African-American population that lived in and around Cairo. So there you have it. We have first eyewitness stating that she wasn't so nice.
Right here, right?
And I heard those
Footsteps?
footsteps. Yeah, footsteps. Absolutely. And I heard it.
Where you at?
And there's nobody on the stairs. Like, I don't know where Connor is, but he's not on the stairs. And that was clearly on the stairs.
Right
yeah,
here, right?
that's like them coming down the stairs, like a couple of steps.
Where you at?
That'll
Heard
wake you up
that.
in the morning.
Moving around?
Yep. And there I go. Yep, there I go.
You're
Bull.
right.
There goes Bull. There goes Moose moving toward it. Like we just.
You're not going to hide from us.
No, man.
We want to talk.
I didn't know.
Portal?
This bag.
Well, I mean, don't.
There's Connor right there.
There's a guy over there that only has a K2 in his hand.
Yes, he was about to hand me the ghost portal.
Portal out. Logan.
Yes, sir.
You guys wish Logan luck.
What the heck was that? That's a zipper. That's fine. I can understand that. That sounds strange, but there's something else.
You guys wish Logan luck. He is he's officially been nominated
Never mind.
approved to be an LIT, which for this team is a leader, a lead in training. So wish him luck. He's going to prove himself before he's considered a lead.
So that's a month process, or in this case, 4 separate investigations. So like this past weekend, it was two investigations. And so it's a month or 2 separate investigations. And with our leadership, our lead and training program, whenever we've got the one that we've got enacted right now, he'll investigate and then he'll lead the team. So I'll step back and take more of a submissive role the next time we go on an investigation. So he'll lead the entire thing. He's got to be able to step in my shoes in my stead if I'm not going to be there. I have never missed any of our investigations. I've always been to every single one of them. So he'll have to be me, basically.
Okay, right here, right on the foundation marker. Can we move? No, I need it. I need it on the foundation. Can we move this box?
Yeah, go ahead. It's just a toolbox.
Okay. Go ahead. It's just got $5 million in it. What in the hell is?
Shitter.
Sorry for the language.
Um,
It took me a minute to decide not to put the ghost portal there.
No way.
Because what if we had dropped something down it? Yeah, it was a hole that went to nothing. What was that? Something hanging down from the ceiling.
Good luck, Logan. Everyone's saying good luck.
Awesome.
Good luck, Logan.
You gotta set that up.
Look, it's a ghost!
Here, I'll take it.
He's whispering. Definitely whispering. For the 26 that are viewing, if you guys want to watch content like this, especially in the future, make sure that you are supporting the stream or supporting us. It's only $5 a month. Soon, live review footage like this will only be offered to supporters of Facebook, of our profile. That'll come in the next month or so. These will not just be free for anyone to watch. So there'll be perks of supporting our stream. Like I said, it's only $5 a month.
One more switch on that side, underneath the blue plug.
What was that?
One more switch on that side, underneath the blue plug. The blue plug. Blue plug.
Okay, I understand lens flares, but this comes from the ceiling right here. This deal. There's nothing really angled at the phone. Comes out of his neck. Like that's not how lens flares work, by the way. Goes around the front of his cap and disappears. That's not how lens flares work. It's just another light anomaly. Okay, I just got to mark this. Light anomaly. And then someone's going to be like, oh, it's a lens flare. I'm sorry. I understand how lens flares work. And that's not how they work. Not at all. They don't act that way. They don't go into someone's skull. They don't come out of a ceiling. Let's go 200. Let's zoom in on this wispy anomaly. And we were seeing things like that. Look at this. Look how it changes in Morse. Disappears into Logan. And then, look. Now it's coming out of his neck. You know what's crazy? I caught another light anomaly at St. Mary's coming out of the same spot. Right there. Oh my gosh. Logan, what have we gotten ourselves into, my friend? They're just going in and out of us now. First it was me at the Sykeston City Jail with a light anomaly or an orb going directly into my skull from the ceiling. And my daughter witnessed it, and she was like, oh!
Blue plug. Blue plug.
Blue plug.
Blue plug. It hides.
What is that? What is that? What's this coming off the box? No, this could be a lens flare. No. Yeah, that's a lens flare. I think. Yeah, because he's got the flashlight pointed at the screen now, so that's a lens flare. See, there's the difference. Here's the difference, guys. You have a class on how to identify a lens flare. See, that's a lens flare. See that, like, that's not the same thing. That's not the same kind of light anomaly that we saw earlier. See, it moves with his arm. See how it's moving with his arm? Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to mark that footage just to show folks the difference between that and what we already know is a light anomaly or a lens flare. Flare example. So we're going on an hour and 12 minutes that I've been broadcasting. And I swore up and down and promised that I would only broadcast for an hour or so at a time to keep these videos shorter for watching. So we're going to stop for now. I'm going to take a small break, not hours like I did before. I'll take a small break, run to the restroom, do what I need to do, and I'll be right back. Thank you all for watching. This is Scott Poole of the American Ghost Project, reminding you all to hit the sponsor button on our Facebook page. Subscribe. It's free on YouTube. Subscribe on Twitch. And remember, and always remember that what you fear, we will find and or review. Thank you for watching.